Okay, hello everyone. So I am back with another review today, and this time it is a positive review. So I picked up Slopeside Spritz at my local Yankee candle outlet. I actually got this for like $2.20, I want to say it was. For some reason they had this fragrance from the new Apres ski collection on sale, and none of the are like on clearance actually, and none of the others. So it was really strange. It was like 65% off. I'm not sure why it was just that one. My only assumption is that maybe they had ordered or received too much and decided that they needed to start clearancing some of it off right away. I have no idea. But anyways, I was happy about that, right? Because it's new and you don't see new things in clearance a lot. So now Yankee Candle Melt Cups, Yankee Candles, I did a whole rant on that in my haul video and in my most recent review of one of the Woodwick candles. However, candles aside, Yankee Candle Melt Cups actually performed very well for me. So I wasn't too worried about throw for this, and I was even more pleased actually when I had this melting. It had excellent throw, so much that I had this melting in my bedroom. If I'm not sure about something, I always put it in the bedroom because I figure it's going to be fairly decent in there. I had this in the bedroom and it was wafting out down the hall into the living room. It was amazing. I was so pleasantly surprised by the fragrance itself. So let me read you the description on this. This is a citrus fragrance. As you toast the holidays, Slopeside, notes of rose, grapefruit, and sparkling wine make you fizzy with excitement. Top notes are apple, rhubarb, pineapple. Middle notes, boozy notes. That's literally how they word it, is boozy notes. Rose, grapefruit, and then base notes of sparkling wine. Now this is excellent. I had mentioned in the haul video that I wasn't really sure if I would pick up on any effervescence here, like that fizzy note that they're talking about. And I actually did. It actually was fairly effervescent, not really as much as I've had with vendor wax. I said in that haul video that I hadn't had the chance to purchase any vendor wax with effervescence in it. What I actually meant was this year. I've definitely purchased and tried different vendor wax that's meant to be like effervescent or fizzy, like different ginger ale blends and that kind of thing. And this didn't quite match up to that, but it was there, and it's a really good, I think, attempt at it. And then as far as the fragrance of the drink that they're trying to give the impression of, it was really good. I thought on cold that I was maybe getting like a little bit of a gin note, because there was almost something like cold or juniper to this, and I think really what that was is just maybe more the alcohol note and then the grapefruit. I think that grapefruit is it can be a sharp citrus, and so I think that's what was coming off that way. But it's really nice. That shouldn't scare you, that grapefruit. It's actually a fairly sweet fragrance. I didn't really pick out apple or pineapple specifically. Maybe a little bit of rhubarb actually I could pick up on in here, but definitely that grapefruit, that rhubarb, and then that sparkling wine really came through here. Now, if you don't like that boozy wine smell, this probably isn't for you, because it was much more prevalent on warm than it was on cold. So I like that. This would actually be a repurchase for me. I think that this would be fantastic to melt like in January, like around New Year's. I usually like to do some sort of like champagne like fragrance on New Year's Eve. And this would actually be one that I would pick up to melt this year for that. So oh, and the rose that they say is in here. So again, middle notes of boozy notes, rose, and grapefruit. The rose, I don't know that I really get rose. Yeah, I don't really know that I get rose. If I get rose, it's sort of in the way, like, you know how wine has certain notes to it, like oak and, hints of chocolate and mulberry and, you know, things like where it's not actually like wine mixed with those things, but they're just like this, like the essence of that. That's kind of maybe the rose in here. I could see it as maybe being more like part of the wine than like an add-on. But it was really nice, and it did have the right amount of sweetness as well. This wasn't too sharp of a citrus. It was lovely, and the throw was excellent. Now, as far as how long the melt cup will last, I haven't done the full, you know, I think they say it's supposed to last like 15 to 25 hours or something like that, I think. For me, these melt cups usually last about 10 to 12 hours of decent fragrance throw, and that's fine with me. That's what I would expect, and they usually do fairly well in terms of like, so if I was melting vendor wax, I'd probably put like a couple, you know, cubes of something or pieces of something in a couple different warmers in the room. I can have just the centerpiece going and it will fragrance the whole room. So it really doesn't give me, usually I don't have problems with throw, and this went above and beyond. So anyway, that is my review on Slopeside Spritz. I would recommend it if it is a fragrance that sounds like it would be for you. I can't tell you how it would do in candle form. Again, never, in the past 10 years, I do not have good experiences with candles, so I won't even comment on that in this video, but it did well in the melt cups. If you have any questions or you've melted this yourself and you'd like to tell me what you thought of it, I would love to hear. Thank you so much for watching.